you don't leave your bed. You stayed strong, you stayed in bed, you didn't get up, you didn't go raid the kitchen. The next day, your defenses are very, very down. What does that mean? It means that instead of making good decisions and smart decisions about food, you're very tired, so you can't think clearly. So let's say, let's take a woman named Esty, and she's in her kitchen, and there's a delicious looking piece of cake on the counter, okay? Esty is well rested, okay? So she's able to look at the cake and think clearly and say, hey cake, you're not stronger than me, I got this, I don't need you, okay? And walk away. But when Esty is on very little sleep and her defenses are down and she's tired, all that doesn't kick in. Instead, Esty is gonna not even have a moment of thinking. She's just gonna see the cake, eat the cake, and then be like, oh my gosh, what did I just do, right? I think it sounds familiar to a lot of people because I see a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm Esty. I could totally feel this, right? So I'll share something personal with you about myself. I'm not an emotional eater, but I'm a tired eater, okay? When I get tired, I am dangerous, okay? I'm very dangerous, and I tell my husband, who's here, and he could vouch for me, I always tell him, like, just put me upstairs, just put me upstairs. Like, when I'm tired, and I feel like I have a million things to do, I can't think straight. So, like, those same chips that I don't even like and weren't tempting when I was well-rested and thinking clearly, all of a sudden I want to eat them because I'm tired. So that's a great reason not to be tired, and to get enough sleep, just so that you could function properly and make good decisions. Okay, let's talk about oranges. Oranges are a great source of vitamin C and calcium. Vitamin C is believed to help strengthen your lungs, okay? If you don't love oranges or they're not good that season, citrus fruits and berries are another great option for your lungs. Okay, there was a recent study, a British study, and researchers found that people who eat at least 5 apples a week deal less with wheezing, asthma, and other lung complaints. You know the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? You ever wonder where it came from? So this is probably the source of it. Eat 5 apples a week, you're less likely to have wheezing, asthma, and other lung complaints. Grapes. Okay, grapes are believed to aid in longevity. So if you want to live a long life, eat some grapes. What's a serving of grapes? I would say a half a cup would count as 1 fruit. They also provide benefits relating to cardiovascular health and anti-inflammation. Now, this is actually, my outline was like totally ready, and I even printed it. And then I happened to see in this past week's AMI magazine that they did, they wrote up on each of the 7 species, right, what it helps with. And I was like, wow, that's so appropriate for this because it's Tu B'Shvat and the 7 species. Okay, so forget my printed outlines, I gotta add this. So this is from AMI magazine. I don't know what their research is, so I'm not quoting anything. I just literally added it yesterday. Grapes/red wine are supposed to be helpful with colon cancer, lung cancer, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and non-Hodgkin lymphoma. Okay, so you know the whole saying also with a glass of wine. So a glass of wine, kind of like what we said about the chocolate, like 1 glass of wine. Olive oil, good for reducing the risk of breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, pancreatic cancer, bladder cancer, and leukemia. If you're following along, I'm on the last page. Pomegranates, also prostate cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer. Barley, lung cancer, brain and skin. Wheat, colon, melanoma, and breast. And dates, breast and prostate. And figs specifically are supposed to help prevent the risk of colon cancer.
So what is the last page that you just read?
What? That's part of the 7 species.
7 species for what? Eating or not eating?
Oh, eating, yes. Definitely eating. There's no fruit that you should not eat. Fruits are great, but because we said fruits are limited, like on my plan, I usually give people anywhere between 3, 4, or 5 fruits a day, right? We want to get the most of whatever fruit we're eating, right? So you're going to make smart choices about the fruit that you're eating. You're going to get bang for your buck, so to speak. Like, eat the best fruits for you. And of course, this lecture would not be complete without saying the obvious that health obviously comes from
Good food.
Hashem. So fruits are something that Hashem created. It's a tool, it's helpful, but of course health comes from Hashem. So yes, you will meet people who did all this and did everything and weren't healthy, and you'll meet people who smoke a pack a day and never ate healthy a day in their life. And
It's what Hashem wants.
what?
It's what upstairs wants.
Oh yes, I met a lady in a Miami cafe. They were celebrating her 105th birthday. Okay, she was sitting with someone. She said all her family is already passed away. This is her friend. Okay, I came over to her. I said, "Can I ask how old you are?" Because it was just balloons or whatever. First, I really thought she was 89, maybe. I was shocked. She said, "You see the Lexus outside? That's my car. I drove it here. I live alone. I don't have anyone helping me. I drive every single day. I do my thing. I go to lunch. I do whatever."